Introducing Upper Deck ePack. Collect your favorite NHL players. More than just digital cards, but real cards that you can have mailed directly to you. Trade with fans from around the world. Get a free pack every day. Only on UpperDeckEPack.com.
Well, David, we're back from Edmonton, and so is the Upper Deck Players Spotlight, brought to you by our very good friends over at Upper Deck. Let's put focus on the New York Rangers and Tampa Bay Lightning and a couple of key defensemen for both teams. And we'll start with the New York Rangers, a young defenseman in Keandre Miller.
Yeah, every year throughout the playoffs, we have a coming out party. Yeah. And it's not that nobody knew about this player. It's that nationally, across the league and globally, people are now getting an appreciation for this particular player. And this year so far, Irf, Keandre Miller, just an absolute stud on the back end for the New York Rangers. And he is now just scratching the surface of his potential. But we're seeing a very special defenseman for the New York Rangers. And one of the reasons why so many teams actually asked to see if they can get this guy, not just his card, but his actual talent. Well, they're not giving that up anytime soon. This is a guy who's got 7 points, 8 points so far in the postseason for the New York Rangers. Definitely a big contributor for them. And when you match up these two teams, you've got the big three on Tampa. Well, Keandre Miller, you add him to Adam Fox and Jacob Trouba. They've got their big three in New York now, too.
Yeah, you mentioned the big three of the Tampa Bay Lightning. We're going to focus on one of them, and that guy has got 2 Stanley Cups, but also a pretty young defenseman in his own right, Mikhail Sergachev.
Yeah, he's the younger of the three, of Victor Hedman and Ryan McDonough, coincidentally, former Ranger. But Mikhail Sergachev, just another primo player in the National Hockey League. He was acquired from the Montreal Canadiens for Jonathan Drouin a number of years ago, and he's just lit it up ever since. This is a guy that has helped solidify the back end for the Tampa Bay Lightning and has also been an extra contributor offensively. He's only got, I think, 4 or 5 points so far in these playoffs, but he's counted on in other areas. He throws the body. He's not afraid to play defensive. He's a good 200-foot type of player, more on the offensive side, but still a big physical presence for the Tampa Bay Lightning and a big reason why they have come back in this series to tie things up. It's 2-2. This is a stud on the back end for Tampa.
Thank you very much, David. Well, you're our stud here at the fourth period. See what I did there?
Stop. No.
Keandre Miller and Mikhail Sergachev obviously both looking to take their teams to advance to the Stanley Cup final. Upper Deck Player Spotlight brought to you by our very good friends Upper Deck.